Hello everyone, welcome to the world of biofuels. I am Mithun, currently studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. Today I am discussing the topic of biofuels. What are biofuels? Biofuels are liquid fuels that have been developed from other materials such as plants or animal waste matter. Why biofuels? So why we gonna use biofuels? Biofuels production and consumption that the natural carbon cycle to be achieved which completely eliminates the continuous increase in carbon dioxide rates in the atmosphere, which in turn will have the greatest effect on environment and a way to end global warming. So we have an example here. A crop of plants used to produce a barrel of biofuel will absorb exactly the same amount of carbon dioxide as emitted from burning the barrel produced. So here in this figure, we can see the carbon cycle in the production of biofuel. So what are the types of biofuels? Here we have two types, first generation biofuels and second generation biofuels. In first generation biofuels, we have two main types. They are bioalcohol and biodiesel. Along with that, we have vegetable oil, biogas, syngas, and solid biofuels. So let us study the bioethanol. It is an alcohol made by the fermentation most from carbohydrates produced in sugar or starch from such as corn or sugarcane. So cellulosic biomass derived from non-food sources such as trees and grasses is also being developed as a food stock for ethanol production. Used to substitute petrol fuel for road transport vehicles, and one of the widely used alternative automotive fuels in the world, which are in Brazil and USA, are the largest producers. Much more environmental friendly and low toxicity level. So uh, in this flow chart, we can understand the production of bioethanol. So here, from this data analysis, we can, you know, um, we can see the annual fuel ethanol production by country wise. Uh, USA stands the topmost. In 2011, it produces like about 13,900 millions of US liquid gallons per year. So, what are the application of bioethanol? Transport fuels to replace gasoline, fuel for power generation by thermal combustion, fuel for fuel cells by thermochemical reaction, fuels and cogeneration systems, feedstock in the chemical industry, blending ethanol with small portion of gasoline and more cost effective. What are the advantages of biofuels? They burns more clearly as a result of more complete combustion, which will reduce greenhouse gases. It is a carbon neutral and which decreases in ozone formation. It's also a renewable energy resources. Fuel spills are more easily biodegraded or diluted to non-toxic concentration. Any plant can be used for production of bioethanol, and it is only has to contain sugar and starch. Disadvantage of biofuels. A large amount of arable land is required to, to grow crops, natural habitats would be destroyed, and due to lucrative prices of bioethanol, some farmers may sacrifice food crops for biofuels. which are increase food prices around the world. And during production of bioethanol, a amount of carbon dioxide is released. Not as efficient as petroleum, but it is good start and it's a cold start difficulties. And it's a difficulty in transportation. There are the advantages of bioethanol. Next, we're gonna study about biodiesel. So in this, you know, a variety of ester-based oxygenated fuels which are derived from natural, renewable biological sources such as vegetable oils. So biodiesel operates in compression ignition engines like petroleum diesel, thereby requiring no essential engine modifications. Unlike fossil diesel, pure diesel is biodegradable, non-toxic, and essentially free of sulfur and aromatic. Here in this figure, we can analyze the production of biodiesel, where the vegetable oil is, along with the alcohol producing the biodiesel, along with the glycerin. So this is how the biodiesel is produced in a systematic way. So what are the advantages of biofuels? Biofuels is environmental friendly. It can help reduce deficiency on foreign oil. It reduces the dependency on foreign oil. It helps to lubricate the engine itself, decreasing the engine wear. It can be used in almost any diesel with a little or no engine modification. As a safer side, it can be used as a safer than a conventional diesel and less global warming, which is the main thing. So, what are the disadvantages of biofuels? Disadvantage of biodiesel. Biodiesel emission increase NOx in atmosphere. Diesel behaves as a solvent, slightly decreases fuel economy. A cost varies according to feedstock used and market condition. Use of biofuels. They can be used for cars and trucks, as a diesel cars and trucks can be run on biodiesel. Aircraft recent testing has shown the viability of biofuel used in the aviation industry, and use of biofuels to power aircraft is expected to increase sustainability in the next decade. Off-road equipment. A large percentage of off-road equipment, such as vehicles used in agriculture, mining, forestry, construction power, and heat production, use diesel fuel, making this equipment suitable for biodiesel use. So we have a small engine. Um, so along with that, we have a disadvantage of biofuels. Production of carbon emission. Several studies have been constructed to analyze the carbon footprint of biofuels, and while they may be clear to burn, there are strong indications that the process to produce the biofuel, so including the machinery necessary to cultivate the crops and plants to produce the fuel, which has hefty carbon emission. We have high cost to refine biofuels to more efficient energy outputs and to build the necessary manufacturing plant to increase biofuel quantities. A high initial investment is often required. If we talk about food prices, as demand for food crops such as corn grows for biofuel production, it could be also raise prices for necessary staple food crops. Whereas the storage, there is concern that using valuable crop land to grow fuel crops have an impact on cost of food and could possibly lead to food storages. Water use. Massive quantities of water are required for proper irrigation of biofuels, as well as manufacturing the fuel, which could be strain local and regional water resources. Thank you.